Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Coldfire, and I got a special request from a Madonna fan who sees that I'm a Madonna fan, and they asked me to react to Madonna presents the Vito Russo Award to Anderson Cooper at the Glaad Awards. So that's a big award to win, because Vito Russo was a very staunch advocate. But we're going to get into this and let's see what she has to say. I don't think I've ever seen this. I'm trying to catch up on some of the Madonna because I lost touch after the 2000s. I still listen to her music, but I didn't get to see a lot of stuff that came on TV. So.
Wait, I want to congratulate you on your Glaad. Wait, I want to congratulate you on your Glaad Award.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah,
isn't that so cool? That I hear Madonna is going to give you this?
I learned this weekend that Madonna is going to present the Glaad Award to me on March 16th at the Glaad thing, which
Are you excited?
I'm incredibly excited. Madonna.
It's Madonna.
I know.
She's presenting you this award.
I know. I sort of don't believe it's true. Like, I can't believe she's actually going to come and hand me. I went to see 3 of her concerts this past tour.
3?
Yeah, I know. I'm like the oldest groupie in the world.
You are. You beat me because I like to see her a lot, but you beat me on this.
No, I mean I know. I was in I was in Paris. I saw her in Paris. I saw her in the Yankee Stadium and at Madison Square Garden.
Wow.
I know. I kept hoping / not hoping that she was gonna like put the microphone for me to sing, because I couldn't sing. And she did this thing at Yankee Stadium. I mean, she was so good in concert.
Oh,
she was so good in concert.
Oh.
And it was so funny. She did this thing where, she gives the microphone to someone in the audience and they sing one of the songs like a prayer or something. And she said to this guy, "Are you ready?" And then she handed the mic and he fumbled it.
Oh.
He totally fumbled it. And she was like, "You're not ready." And she, yeah. And then I would be like, "Oh my God, that would have been me." So I was so happy I didn't get called upon.
And now you get an award from her.
I know, I'm very excited.
That is
very
so
nice.
cool.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice of her to do.
I'm so excited for you.
Very nice of her to do.
So that was Anderson Cooper talking about. So let's now get into.
Howdy.
Boy Scouts.
So happy to be here. I wanted to be a Boy Scout, but they wouldn't let me join. I think that's fucked up. I can build a fire. I know how to pitch a tent. I have a very good sense of direction. I can rescue kittens from trees. Listen, I want to do good for the community. And most importantly, I know how to scout for boys. So I think that I should be allowed to be a Boy Scout. And I think they should change their stupid rules. Don't you? Yeah?
I think they did.
You guys don't sound excited enough. Don't you think they should change their rules? Okay, good. All right. So, you may sit down. Please relax. I have a few axes to grind.
Ooh.
I'm not going to talk till you're all sitting. I want you nice and cozy in your seat.
But jet going overhead, or plane. We live near airport. No, it's jets going over. Hold on. Okay, think you can.
I'm not going to talk till you're all sitting. I want you nice and cozy in your seats. I brought a book in case you take too long and I need to read. Well, I was a Girl Scout, but I got kicked out. And you want to know why? Because my skirt was too short and I never sold enough cookies. I ate the cookies. Those peanut butter patties are good. Anyway, we already talked about that. Let's get serious for a moment. You just watched a clip from my recent tour that I went on this. Maybe you saw it live. Maybe a few of you here saw it live. I thought it was pertinent to show tonight because for me it illustrates that things like bigotry, homophobia, hate crimes, bullying, and any form of discrimination always seems to be a manifestation of fear of the unknown, right? Most people are not comfortable with things or people that they perceive as different from themselves. And I would wager that if we just took the time to get to know one another, did our own investigation, looked beneath the surface of things, that we would find that we are not so different after all.
Right.
We are also under the illusion that with the wonder of technologies at our fingertips, that the world is coming closer together, that people are becoming more familiar with one another.
No.
That the distance between one human and another is being diminished. Now, on the one hand, that is true. But on the other hand, it is not true. I believe the opposite is taking place. Because a picture doesn't tell 1,000 stories. A picture tells a version of 1,000 stories. And this supposed intimacy that we think we are gaining is false. It is unearned. It is a trick. I created this video piece in my show because I wanted to bring awareness and attention to the fact that we don't really take the time to get to know one another, and we need to. If a Palestinian mother sat down with an Israeli mother to talk about their children and how much they love their families, would they really feel such a divide between one another? Would they? If President Putin sat in a room with Pussy Riot,
I remember that on the news.
he'd probably want to fuck all of them, but anyways. If he did, and he had an open dialogue with them about their point of view as young, creative women growing up in modern-day Russia, would he really have allowed them to be dragged away to prison for 3 years? I mean, think about it. This is insane. Because they criticized the government. And if this newly religious government in St. Petersburg sat down with the 85 men who were arrested before and after my show for being openly gay and asked them about their hopes and dreams for the future, really listened to them, would they be in jail right now? Would I have received death threats? Would I be fighting a lawsuit for $1 million for openly supporting the gay community in Russia? This is
so true because I do remember when that happened, and she actually wanted to go there and have a talk with him, but he wouldn't meet her. And I remember in her concert, she put something on his forehead, if you know what I mean. That's what the lawsuit is referring to. But I did not know that 85 men were arrested for going to her concert and put in jail? Oh my God.
I'm not tooting my own horn here. This is, you have to try and comprehend this because it's so absurd. All in the name of God. What did Jesus teach? It's in all the holy books. Love thy neighbor as thyself.
Exactly.
So, we cannot use the name of God or religion to justify acts of violence, to hurt, to hate, discriminate.
Amen, sister.
I think you get my point of view, and I realize that everyone in this room is pretty much on the same page as me. But anyone out there sitting on a fence still, a sharp fence, I hope. I hope you're listening. When I think about young kids today in America who are being bullied and tortured, who are taking their own lives because they feel alone and judged, outcasts and misunderstood, I want to sit down and cry a river of tears. 7 of those kids were featured in this video that I showed you. I have teenagers of my own now, and the idea of them or any young person experiencing that kind of pain is unfathomable to me. It's an atrocity to me. I don't accept it.
Back it up a little bit.
It. And it's no different than a white supremacist hanging a black man from a tree before the civil rights movement, okay? No different. It's no different than a member of the Taliban shooting a young girl in the head for writing a blog about the importance of female education. It's no crazier than an Iranian gay man being hanged for falling in love with a man. I don't know about you, but I can't take this shit anymore. Okay? And that is why I want to start a revolution. Are you with me? It's 2013, people.
Well, 2013.
We live in America, land of the free and home of the brave. That's a question, not a statement. But I do love that word brave. I don't fling it around very often. I don't know a lot of brave people. In the song you just heard, I sing the line, "It's so hard to find someone to admire." And that is the reason I am here. To give an award to someone I admire. To acknowledge someone who is brave. Someone who has made a difference in the world by promoting equality and giving a voice to the LGBT community. I am here to honor you, Anderson Cooper.
If I was to get an award from Madonna, I would drop
Now
dead.
you can stand up. Now you can stand up. Stand up, stand up. This is the moment. Because, because Anderson, wait, move over a little bit because I need to look at his beautiful blue eyes. Say hi. You are not afraid to stick your neck out. Take it on the chin. You stand up for the rights of others and you say, this is who I am, like it or not, love me or leave me, but I'm never gonna stop. Now, sorry to quote another one of my songs, but you do like my music, right? Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I did see you in the front row at Yankee Stadium and the Stade de France and Madison Square Garden. No. We don't have to talk about that right now. Okay. Anderson, you're intelligent. You're gorgeous. You look great in a suit. Shh, don't talk. This is the blowing smoke up the ass part. I wrote this, though. Nobody wrote my copy, okay? No one can write my copy. Okay?
Ooh. Tell it, girl. Tell it.
You are an excellent journalist. You have the most beautiful blue eyes I've ever seen. And half of America is in love with you. Maybe more than half. But the reason that I love you is because you are a freedom fighter. You are a badass motherfucker. And you are brave. And the world needs more people like you. Okay? Amen. So, I think you and me need to start a revolution together, but we're going to hammer out the details of that later.
Wow. That was just incredible. And what can you say? You know what I'm saying? It's just legendary that Madonna started her career doing exactly what she's doing in 2000. Did she say 13? Yeah. She could have chose to take the easy path in a time when it was a male-dominated industry. But you know what? She took the cause on and still kept up with the guys in the music industry. Actually, superseding the majority of them. Becoming the highest selling female artist in history to date. That is based on Billboard and the Guinness Book of World Records. So the fact that a lot of people hate Madonna because of being too sexual or whatever, she did that for a reason. She wanted to show that women can own their own body. She wanted to shock people, and of course she did. She got banned a lot. But we look back on it now, and you can look at stars today, and they wouldn't get away with 80% of what they do in a video or on stage had Madonna not done it first. I'm just saying. I mean, I know there was a few other great artists. Cyndi Lauper, Cher, Chrissy Hines, I just lost my training of thought. Deborah Harry, which Madonna got a lot of inspiration from. But that was, yeah, she's always been a champion, and that is one of the main reasons that she has been my favorite. Not just because of her music, but what she stands for in her music. She's multi-talented. She doesn't have to be the best singer, the best actress, the best writer. She took a platform and used it for a good cause. And that's all I have to say.
Come and get your 4th Glaad Award, your 4th Vito Russo Award, and let me have a reason to grab your ass. Well done. Come on. You got ready?
I just kissed Madonna.
Wait. I'll leave you alone with your idol.
All right. Thank you.
Sure. Shit. I'm leaving.
That's all right. You can stay up here all day long. Thank you very much. Do I have lipstick on me from Madonna? Do I have lipstick from Madonna on me? I do? No. Anyway. Oh, yeah, well, it's the first. Kissing a woman, that is. First of all, do you know what it's like trying to be the follow-up act to Madonna? Please sit down, everyone. It is not easy. I want to thank Madonna for being here tonight, for her entire career. For her entire career, she has been outspoken in support of gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender people, not just in this country, but around the world. And she is an extraordinary ally, and I'm so thankful for her artistry and for her friendship. I very much appreciate this recognition tonight and your kind reception. It really means a great deal to me. To receive an award named after Vito Russo is an incredible honor. The truth is, though, I know that I'm not worthy of it at all. I read The Celluloid Closet when I was in high school, and it opened my eyes to the way that movies and the media for generations portrayed us, and how those unfair and inaccurate portrayals affected us all. Vito Russo was a hero as was Harry Hay and Frank Kameny, Audre Lorde, Sylvia Rivera. A hero as is Larry Kramer and Peter Staley, who's sitting right here. And I'm very happy that Peter is here tonight. A hero as was Randy Shilts and Spencer Cox, who sadly are not here tonight. I know that I am only here tonight because I've benefited from what they and so many others have done, what they have spoken up for, stood up for, been arrested and fired for, been beaten and bloodied and bruised for. I'm only here because of what others have done, so much more than I will ever be able to do. As you
That is so true. People do not realize, including myself, when I was growing up, I was beaten up every day in school. I was called so many names that I didn't even know what the names were. But I was called them. I was an outcast. And I totally believe in what he says,
So much more than I will ever be able to do. As you saw in the video, I started as a combat reporter when I was in my early 20s. I actually couldn't get an entry-level job in TV news, so I had a friend make a fake press pass for me, and I borrowed a camera, and I decided to start going to wars by myself. And I went into Somalia at the height of a terrible famine in 1992, and that was really the first big story I reported on. And my first day there, I was in a town called Baidoa, and there were about 100 people dying every day in Baidoa, about 1,000 dying in Somalia every day. And I remember my first day seeing a woman and a man, a mother and a father, using a small kettle of water to wash the body of their son who died while I was standing there.
What?
He was just 5 years old. He was their last child. They'd already watched 3 of their other children die. And I remember seeing his skeletal body placed in a shallow grave. And a small mound of sand was all that marked that spot. And it was a mound of sand that very quickly was worn down by the wind, till there was no sign of a grave at all. There was no sign that this little boy had ever even existed. His parents had no photos of him. And I tell you this because it was in that moment that I really understood the value and the importance of reporting, the importance of telling people's stories, bearing witness to the lives that they lived, bearing witness to their heartaches and their hopes, bearing witness to their triumphs and their tragedies. As a gay person, it's important for me to remember that all of us come from a community whose stories have for too long been forgotten or ignored, a community whose lives have for too long been ridiculed or misrepresented, a community that in spite of all that has found, in spite of all of that, a community that in spite of all that has found ways to love and to laugh and to care for one another, a community that has found ways to stand tall and stand up and make ourselves visible. I know that I'm only able to be on this stage because of generations of gay people who have come before, and some of their names are known, but so many more have lived and died in silence. Their successes and their sacrifices never recognized in the journals of the day or the history of our times. Their lives never even acknowledged, their love hidden in the shadows, hands furtively held in the darkness. I've had so many blessings in my life, and being gay is certainly one of the greatest blessings. it has allowed me to love and to be loved. It's helped open my head and open my heart in ways that I could never have predicted. The ability to love one another, the ability to love another person is, in my opinion, one of God's greatest gifts, and I thank God every day for enabling me to give and share love with the people in my life. My family and my friends, my partner Benjamin, thank you very much, and thank you for being here. Thank you.
That was an incredible speech. Yeah. I don't know. I think Anderson is older than me. Is he in his 50s? I'm not sure. Because ever since I can remember, he's always had gray hair. But this is a monumental part in history because I don't know when this came out, but like he spoke of, you know, the further that you go back, you had so many people that when they died, especially from, you know, AIDS, when the AIDS epidemic hit, and they, people wouldn't touch them, they wouldn't bury them, they wouldn't acknowledge them, family would throw them out, and everything else. And he probably experienced more than I did, but I still experienced a lot growing up. And I think that was one of the main reasons after I got out of high school. Yeah, I took a year, you know, to reflect, but then that's when I went into the military, because being beaten up and bullied at school and called names, and I didn't have a voice. I didn't have a shield or anything to protect me. So I went into the military, and I wanted to go in there to learn confidence and for them to teach me how to take care of myself should I ever need it. And it did help out, because I learned skills in the military, combat, hand-to-hand. I aced the marksman thing, grenade launching, everything you can excel at in basic training, and I didn't think I could do it. But when I came out, I felt very powerful, and I knew that if somebody came back up to me and ever made fun of me for being the way I was able to have the confidence to shield myself, and I was damn ready to fight back. Anyways, that was a great little speech that Anderson received, the Vito Russo Award from Madonna. And I will say, Madonna has been a staunch advocate, one of the first pop singers that I know of. So that was that. So I hope that you enjoyed that little segment of Anderson Cooper receiving the Vito Russo Award from the Glaad industry by Madonna. I hope that you enjoyed that little bit of video, and on my next video, I will see you on the next one. From here in the US to wherever you are in the world, be yourself. There's no one else like you, so make the best of it. Bye-bye. Love you.